So this is the tool rest. Now I've had a comment, someone saying the tool rest won't move. What I found with mine is that the tool rest is rigid. It doesn't move easily. With this turned to the vertical position, it's actually solid tight. Nothing moves at all. Turned again all the way around, 180 degrees, facing downwards. Still same effect. Doesn't move at all. This needs to be horizontal, and it should then move. That's obviously how it's supposed to work. If it doesn't work that way, I would suggest something's wrong with it. If it just seems like it isn't going to, give it a bit of a shove, because mine when I first got it was very rigid, and even with this in the horizontal position wasn't really moving so well. The other thing to note is this piece here, the standard piece that came with it, is not good. Mine didn't last long. It lasted me a few weeks and it cracked. The metal actually cracked whilst I was using it. I had my tool rested against here, rotating piece of wood, and this thing just shattered. So I constructed a new piece. I'll just take it out and show you. Just loosen that. I used the same shaft that was with the old one. The other piece, if you can see it cracked off, you may be able to see where it actually sheared off, and then it just shattered into bits. I got a bit of angle iron and had a welder, so I was able to knock something up, and this has been in use now for the last, I don't know, best part of a year plus, and it's been absolutely fine. But yeah, as I say, with this in the horizontal position, if this thing isn't moving, after giving it a bit of a shove, then I'd say something's wrong with it. If indeed that's if that is the problem that you have been experiencing, or the person who left the comments been experiencing. All in all, the tool itself, I've been using this now for a year. It's been fantastic. The only thing I would say to anyone who's new using this tool or a very similar tool, whatever you do, do not stop the motor in rotation. And by that, what I mean, once it's switched on, make sure you put nothing in place to obstruct its rotation. So when you start a piece and you've got your tool all set up and you have your tools to hand, let me pull one out here, like this for example. If on a startup you press the on button, if this is too far forward and the whole thing jams, or indeed if you set your tool too far forward and the rotation of the wood hits it straight away, it's going to cause the motor to stall, and that will actually burn it out straight away. I had one of these, and within, I would say, 2 days of having it, I switched it on by accident with something in its way. Motor stopped, burnt out, that was it, dead. I couldn't use it again. So top tip there, make sure you don't ever do that. Other than that, understand the limitations of the machine. It's not incredibly powerful like most lathe machines are, so don't overdo it. It says it can take a piece up to, I don't know, I think it says something like 50-60 centimeters, which is true, it can, but if the thing happens to be like 20 centimeters in diameter and it's 60 centimeters in length, the machine just will not be able to cope. It will technically be able to hold the thing and the machine will turn, but I certainly wouldn't recommend it. This thing isn't a solid, robust machine. It's good for small hobby stuff. If you try and overdo it, it could become dangerous. I mean, the thing will shake, so you do want to clamp it down. It will. This thing, it's not the best unit in the world. If you've used one of these, you'll realize this thing here, the way it locks, isn't great. It works, it'll do. But would I trust it with something, a heavy piece of, 60 centimeter long, 20 centimeter diameter hardwood? Certainly not. So just a few tips there if you start out using this machine. If you have any comments, or if there's anything particularly you want to know about, please do get in touch. As I say, I've been using this quite a lot now for the last 12 months, and I honestly think it's a fantastic machine. You'll see some negative comments on if you Google about this machine. That's because people don't understand its limitations. It is a really good machine if you understand what it's capable of. So that's it. If there's any particular comments or questions, just post them. Bye bye.